I think this one's gonna work. Hopefully I'll show up now. I think we actually have decent reception here. We'll wait for people to start joining before I start talking. Let me just get a shot of the station as people start rolling in. All right, people rolling in. Want to be on the stream?
Yeah.
Let's see. No, I want to flip. There we go. All right, so I'm here with where is he? The one and only New Englander.
Yes,
and
sir.
and we're in Wells, Maine. And yes, I'm feeling great actually. It's passed through. I mean, my head still hurts a little bit, but like we're good, and we're in Wells, and we're waiting for M426, and it's coming soon.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a big train.
Big train. So exciting. 6 engines, 3 CSX and 3 Pan Am. Let's welcome some people to the stream. You guys can admire the well-lit station here. Luke, Northern New England Railfanning Productions, welcome. Andrew, hello. Jay, hello. Devon, hello. If you're just tuning in, smash the like button. Alex, hello. I am live from Trains Maine. Well, I'm live from Maine. The train is yet to come. So yeah, smash the like button so people can find the stream. 12 of you watching, that's not bad at all. That's like the max number I get on some streams. So yeah, we're just waiting for M426. They are quite late. They should have passed very early this morning, I believe. And they finally left Lowell and were reported through Haverhill and are heading east. Yes, this is Wells Station on Pan Am District 2. Is it the Portland sub now? CSX?
I don't think that's official yet.
It's not official, but it's now CSX. I guess CSX District 2.
No, I think it's District 1 now. They changed it.
District 1?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I guess it's District 1 now.
District 1 goes all the way to Plastow now, apparently.
Okay, that's
On a big series.
I've been out of things, so yeah, I guess it's District 1 now. So yeah, we're in Wells. Give you guys a little tour before we have to get set up for the train. Trains Maine is now a canon event. Always has been, Jay. Always has been. Has been for years. So beautiful station building. Obviously not an original station. The original Wells Depot is around the corner. I was there a little bit earlier filming the Amtrak meet. They finally replaced the very old stuff in this display thing with some new signs advertising just how cheap it is. $6 to Portland, $9 to Freeport, and $21 to Boston, South Quebec. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Absolutely beautiful station. This is what all small town stations should be like, in my opinion. High level platform, still a low platform in case you need it, but high level platform. Information displays, multiple daily departures, which is fantastic. You can see the full schedule. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 round trips a day. That's pretty good for North America. Yeah, ADA compliance. The speaking information screen, that's great. Next down Easter isn't until after midnight, so we won't see that. Why not make the whole platform high level? Because it's more expensive and it's not really needed. Not many people get on and off here, honestly, so really not needed. Let's go Railfanning. Ian, hello. Yeah, well, it's nothing special. I like it. We stay here every year, so it's convenient to yeah, Amsterdam, New York moment. Amsterdam station platform kind of sucks. So We're just doing some chilling before the foam shows up.
Hey, this just in, DO2 is doing their run around at Rockingham.
DO2 running around at Rockingham, so you think they're gonna show up here maybe?
Yeah.
Definitely. You sound convinced.
I am convinced, actually.
So you think no work at Dover?
I'm feeling good. I think they're gonna do it straight and run to Wrigley.
All right. Well, we'll see. You know, no one's with me. Everyone's back at the hotel, so in theory, I could stay here all night. I'm not going to, but if DO2 is on its way, then wait around a little longer. But definitely at least 426. At least Wells is open when there isn't an Amtrak. Is it? I doubt it's open right now, but yeah. My arm's already getting tired. There's the DIB delay in block sign. And people are going to be like, oh, it's delay in block. Well, yeah, it's delay in block because the trains stop here at the station and the next signal may display change. But actually, it's the straightaway right here. So you can see the signal when you're stopped here looking down the track. So, yeah. Overall, a great place to hang out at night as far as being well lit, pretty safe, quiet. No one's going to really bother you. So yeah, I'll put you guys back on the tripod here and get you plugged in. Spin the camera around.
Hey, we got a new update about the 426.
Yep.
It passed Elm Street, New Market, 2117.
So 426 past New Market 8 minutes ago or so. So it's getting closer. And very heavy train, so maybe a little bit here. This is not looking great. How do I... That's better. Let me see. So New Market that's west of Dover. So technically, actually no, because DO2 is in Rockingham. So where's Rockingham? Oh, so DO2 would be behind them for sure. This is Tyrone responding from Alaska. Do you copy me? My birthday kind of sucked, not gonna lie. I was on the couch. I was miserable. The next day was a little better. I was still on the couch, but I was like able to do more than just watch weathered rails all day. And then today, I felt, good enough to get in the car. I was wearing a mask just to be safe around my family. And today I'm feeling a lot better. So yeah, we caught the Vermonter at Montpelier Junction. Then we caught it again at White River Junction. Yeah, well, Cody has a really nice mullet. You can't call this a mullet after comparing to him. You guys want to see? Here, show off the mullet here. Let me turn the camera. Come on. Look at this. Look at this man. He rocking it. He got it. He got it for real though. So there he is. Trains Maine, more important than health. Yeah. So we might be here for a bit, but I got an external battery. We're gonna go until the stream just stops working. I sense mosquitoes on my legs, but it's fine. Railfanning at night is always so weird because it's so quiet and then the trains show up. Or in my case, the train doesn't show up half the time, but. So yeah, the 426 is a AC44, Gevo, and then another AC44, then a Dash 8, a wide cab Jeep, and then another Dash 8, and then DO2 if it shows up. is a pair of wide cab Jeeps. I heard them go west from Portsmouth earlier, and they tied down in Rockingham. If you're just tuning in, smash the like button so people can find the stream. Pain and Dash 8s. I don't know, are these Blue Dip or are they CSX patch?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't pay attention to that, honestly, that closely. Sell the ACS B40s to B&E for the funsies. I don't know which ones are going to them. Imagine it ties down in Rollinsford. Well, I don't think it will because this train's already very late and they should have a fresh crew. Yeah, the Dash 8s are standard. All except for the 6 that are assigned to the Pan Am Southern. Yeah, they're all standard cabs. Hello from Canada. Trains are awesome. Hello from, well, not almost Canada anymore, but that's what I say when I'm at home. Hello from almost Canada. Give all the Pan Am power to CSX and let them roam the CSX system. No, because that'd make foamers happy, and I don't want foamers to be happy. You've already had your, whatever it was, 9280 or whatever. So, might be here for a while. I gotta figure out ways of entertaining you guys. If you have any questions or suggestions, drop them in the chat, or things you want to discuss. Well, I have time to discuss them.
Hey guys, in the comments, let us know what you think of the new CSX Heritage units.
Yeah, CSX Heritage, that's a good one. I won't say my opinion, so you guys, what do you think of the Heritage units? The entire CSX roster becomes CN SD40Us. Dylan says North Country train. Real? More like Down East train. Except it's not the Down Easter, it's just... I'm way too tired to be allowed to live stream right now. 9280 it was. Oh, always seems to be in California. Yeah, because it's useless to CSX because no PTC. How did you like the brand new Via Rail trains? They were amazing. I mean, Via Rail has a lot of issues, but the trains themselves were very nice. And that particular ride that I did from Ottawa to Montreal, very fast, very smooth, 100 miles an hour most of the way. Yeah, I'd give that like a 9 out of 10. Only downside were really that, it wasn't exactly cheap, and Via is just kind of weird about some things, like, show up extra early and you got to weigh your baggage. We weren't going overnight, so we didn't really have any baggage, but and then like very limited service outside the corridor, and even in the corridor the service isn't great. It's like, but they're doing what they can. So yeah, there's mosquitoes like on my legs trying to bite me.
I'm thinking 40 minutes.
40 minutes?
40.
All right. Yeah, I agree. I think that's a good estimate. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how hospitable was the NECR today? Well, they weren't working today, so I can't say they were really... I mean, the Amtrak guys were friendly. They waved to me. But there was no NECR people to alter how I felt about them. So normally NECR, they're either just like kind of don't care or they're friendly, depending on where you are. Via Rail replacing their newer stuff while keeping the older F40s and cars on the long distance trains. Yeah, they're gonna have to figure out what they're gonna do about the long distance stuff pretty soon. Interesting how they're retiring the Renaissance cars. I want to ride those. I want to maybe ride them this fall to on the ocean. It would be cool if CSX made a Pan Am Heritage unit. Yeah, we were just talking about that. How are they going to do Pan Am? Are they going to do Guilford? Are they going to do B&M? Are they going to do Maine Central? Are they going to do some combination of those? Yeah. Imagine we got all four. That'd be crazy. I feel like what makes the most sense is, I mean, what I would like is don't do Pan Am, just do Guilford, B&M, and MEC, because Pan Am is just Guilford. So go become an SLR foamer while you're in Maine. Ride into the forest at 3 a.m. for an orange train. I'll just wait till the SLR SD40s come down to the Berkshire and Eastern, which I can see during the day, and it's like actually cool. Otherwise, I just go to NECR. Who knows, maybe even a D&H. Well, CSX doesn't own any ex-D&H railroad. They own some lines that the D&H used to have trackage rights on, but that's not really enough to count it. Ontario Northland is getting a new train for the Northlander passenger train from Toronto to Timmins and Cochrane, Ontario. Berkshire and Eastern is the most confusing G&W railroad, since they are kind of a railroad but also kind of are not. I was trying to figure that out earlier. I just, I don't know. It's still just Pan Am Southern, in my opinion, with like G&W engines and I guess crews, but like, I don't know. B&M Minuteman and Stripes, MEC Green, and Guilford Gray are the best. Yeah. Ontario Northland getting Chargers. Yeah, interesting to see that, or it will be, rather. Don't forget to smash the like button. 17 people watching, only 14 likes, which means 3 people have not liked the video. Pan Am Northern when? I guess I'm on the Pan Am Northern right now. Technically. How do you think the New York Central Heritage Unit will look? I think it will look like not very good, because in my opinion the B&O unit doesn't look very good, because it doesn't contrast nicely with the CSX. Like, they're both kind of dark, and like it just doesn't work as well as like the Chessie or the Seaboard, where like they're different colors, so they just, you know, they're very distinct, versus the darker engines, you know, Penn Central, New York Central, they're gonna be like, you know, where does this change? And like, it's not going to be as effective, in my opinion. NCT is Wormst. Joint railroad between Pan Am and Northern Pacific. Real. I'm so tired right now, guys. Like, not even because I've been up a long time. I just am tired. I don't like 1827 because they put CSX on the B&O logo, and in general, it is the least accurate of the 6. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I thought it was cool when it came out, besides the whole shock of the fade thing. But like, it just doesn't work as well as some of the other ones. I think the C&O one is gorgeous. Chessie is cool. I mean, Conrail is cool. I think a lot of them are cool. They aren't as cool as they would be, in my opinion. But yeah, C&O is just beautiful. And I think the Seaboard one is cool too. Even though the yellow is faded, they use that faded yellow color. Okay, 18 watching, 18 likes. That's more like it. I like to see at least as many likes as viewers. As we wait here in Wells, Maine for CSX M426 road freight from Selkirk towards Portland. Does 426 still go to Waterville?
No, I think they changed it back.
Yeah, I think they changed it back to, it stops in Portland now again, so it's confusing, but that's what we're waiting for. And possibly DO2, local, coming up from Rockingham Junction towards Portland. Yeah, L&N, I think it just looks like the Seaboard with a different logo. It's nice. I'd rather see that than the B&O, because I think it looks nice, but I don't know. I think the Seaboard I like the Seaboard Railroad more than the LNN, so that's why I like the unit better. It also came out first. I'm really hoping we get Western Maryland, the red and white and black scheme on a Mac. I think that'd be really cool. So hoping that happens soon. LO70, Portland to Waterville. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they changed that. I guess because they realize they don't need that road power going to Waterville and back. The whole thing's kind of, they'll get it worked out in a few years, but 1850 was the quickest one they made, and it makes sense since it was so simple of a scheme. 1850 is at LNN, because the CNO is 1869, I believe. Metro North made a Conrail Heritage, and I want to see it. It looks really good. And I think it's a wrap, which means it's not going to be around forever. But that thing looks really good. I'll have to get down and see that sometime. Have you ever seen the GO trains and subway in Toronto? Never been to Toronto. Once my I went to Montreal and Ottawa this year, so like I've kind of had all the city I can take for 1 year. But like maybe next year, after I've not been to a city for a while, I'll go to Toronto because I think it's cool. It's just too much city already for me this year. Well, CSX doesn't have any SD70 Aces, so they may just have to use the Max. Yeah, that's what I meant. On one of those primer Max they sent to Waycross. I saw some photos of it being made. I can send them. Psych for the MNCR New York Central Heritage. Yeah, hopefully it's going to look good. I mean, they've done a great job on their unit so far. I can only imagine it's going to be like... Seems like SD70 Mac Heritage units aren't happening. That's unfortunate. 4766, one of the ones sent to Waycross without a repaint, has been repainted into YN3C at Waycross. That's weird. MNCR Metro North. Oh. I'm so tired. So hopefully I make it to see these trains and then make it back to the hotel. So yeah, we kind of talked about the CSX Heritage units. There's some other big railroad news thing that happened recently I wanted to talk about. Well, I guess the other thing I want to mention is this live stream is kind of taking place of the CSX tribute video temporarily until I can get it done. Did I just say CSX or Pan Am? I have no idea. I'm working on the Pan Am tribute video though, or I will be once I get home. It's gonna be a different sort of video. I said CSX. Oh geez. That's not good. What's my battery doing? Well, I'm working on a Pan Am tribute video that hopefully will be out like next weekend. NECR Heritage units will be real whenever I get a can of spray paint. Obvious joke. Yeah. Jay, you saw that? I forgot who posted it in the Discord the other day. The G&W Ohio Central Heritage. That'd be kind of funny if they did that. I think G&W is at a point where like they could start making heritage units since they have so much stuff in orange and black these days. They really should. An NECR blue and gold SD40 would be like insane. So there was something else, some other railroad news thing that happened. Well, Berkshire and Eastern took over. That happened. I watched your funny Pan Am video. I'm on the Pan Am Railroad, and nobody knows what's going on. Not even the dispatcher. And I said something else, I don't remember. Yeah, the orange and black scheme is cool, but I don't like how they put on everything. It could be a worse scheme. Like, it's not a bad scheme. It's just like, put it on BPRR in the you know, Rochester Southern, and then everything else should have its own scheme. It's like, whatever. I will say, seeing the QGRY SD70 Mac in G&W paint is going to be like really cool. Thinking in a couple weeks they'll have it out of the shop and I'll be able to go up and see it in St. Albans. Yeah, you Western New Yorkers obviously love your G&W because, as you should, it's your local railroad. It's not my local railroad, so I don't have any kind of affection towards it. I want my NECR back, and, you know, and my Providence and Worcester. Not that I really see those railroads, but just imagine it's everyone's favorite railroad has got to be the CCSX. Huh? The Dash 9s were off-putting to see. What do you mean? Am I like losing my mind, guys? This is the other side of NCT you guys don't get to see. When I'm sitting in my chair editing a video at like 1 a.m. and then in the next morning I have to go back through and like fix all the stuff I did. I find it funny how the G&W, which was a simple salt mine short line, ended up becoming a rail empire across North America, Europe, and formerly Australia. Oh, G&W painted Dash 9s. Yeah, well, Dash 8s and Dash 9s, it's going to happen soon. Anyway, yeah. Actually, the D&H had a partnership with the original Genesee in Wyoming. That's where the first three C424s came from. It was part of a deal to haul salt from the Genesee in Wyoming to Binghamton and points east. So that was an interesting, like, the D&H had a connection to the Genesee in Wyoming. Announcement on the platform. You guys probably couldn't hear that, but saying the station's open. Closed at 9, which is when I got here. So yeah. The inevitable march of time continues to claim pieces of railway history. Very true statement. Seems like every month something happens. I really got to see, I keep seeing on heritage units, you know, updates how, you know, KCS Grey Ghost been repainted, KCS Grey Ghost been repainted, and I got to see one before they're all repainted, because it's like, oh, there's still plenty left, but like, before you know it, you keep putting it off, and then they're all gone. You never get another chance. So one went down the D&H the other day, but I didn't know about it until it was too late. So what's your favorite train in Canada? That's kind of vague. What do you mean by train? Do you mean railroad? Do you mean locomotive? Do you mean via rail route? Like, I don't know, like the SD80 Max being scrapped. Yeah. Freight? Well, again, what do you mean by train? Locomotive? Train symbol? Railroad? Like, any engine with a Penn Central patch is just trying to show its inner Rodney Kantorski. There's only 34 gray AC44s left. What's my favorite freight symbol in Canada? I like Q120. I think 120, you know, CN 120 is cool. It's very well powered. It's like, it's a hot stack train. It goes to the Maritimes. I think it's cool. Clearly his favorite train in Canada is the train of the future of Canada. Yeah, so if you guys, some of you guys don't know this, but there's like a group of people on my Discord who just make memes of me. And their latest thing has been just repeating over and over the intro to my Via Rail New Fleet video. I don't even remember it, but these guys like just recite it. It's like kind of funny. Ryan, good evening. We're waiting on M426 with 6 engines and supposedly a huge train, whatever that means. and they should be here in the next half hour. So we're doing a live to pass the time. DO2 might show up as well. We'll see. CN, Ontario Northland, and CPKC and Go Transit. You just named like 50% of the companies in Canada. Not really, but you get the idea. I'm in Ottawa, Ontario, and I'm about to ride the train of the future of Canada, starting right now in North Country Train. Stay tuned, coming up. Let me try to do it like I did it. Let's see. I'm in Ottawa, Ontario. Hold on. I'm in Ottawa, Ontario, and I'm about to ride the train of the future of Canada, starting right now on North Country Trains. Stay tuned, it's coming up. I think that was pretty close. Good evening, NS 8098 ES44 AC. I'm gonna take another drink. I'm gonna have to go get my backup water bottle pretty soon. Perfect execution. Thank you, Ryan. I try. Fire emoji, speak emoji. I can't believe the train of the future of Canada is about to arrive at Trains Maine. I don't know what that means. It doesn't really make sense to me, but okay. This will be one of the last ups of the year, and for me at least. Oh, CJ, hello. Something on the highway just sounded like whatever horn Amtrak has. Don't skull me, CJ. You change your username every month. How am I supposed to keep it straight? Since people are joining, I'll show you my surroundings. Wells, Maine. A fairly small town in southern Maine. Yeah, of course you can see it. I just got to figure out where I'm going to set you guys up because I'm going to put my phone on the tripod. I think I'll prop you up against, like, I don't know. I'll prop you guys up against something so you can see. My name is Zach, and I always love trains. Well, yeah, same. Well, my name's not Zach, but I always love trains too. CSX sold off their Tier 4 aces, and one of them blew up in Mexico. Isn't that funny? Am I going to the ALS fall meet? Probably not. I have to work. And, like, the spring meet was kind of like, there wasn't a lot going on, so, like, is it really worth the trip? I don't know. This is the angle I'm going to shoot the train at, just because it's more open. Wells Station is nice to hang out at, but, like, the shots isn't amazing. But during the night, obviously, you gotta have the lights. Railfanning, hello. Come down to the Hoosie sometime. I've been trying to all year. Like, I've been trying to plan it, and we'll get there. Haven't been down to my grandparents in a while. So once we do, it'll be a lot easier to go from there because it's like an hour from my grandparents versus like 4 hours from home. So. Any updates on the NS Voorheesville runner? You live down there. You should know more than I do. I don't know. Actually, someone I know was there today. I'll ask. And I'll message you if I find out. You're so close to 4K. Congrats. Well, thanks. Not there yet, but I suppose it'll happen pretty soon. Too bad Downeaster Studios isn't around to film with you. Is it too bad? Or is it not too bad? Yeah. Adirondack and Northern Otis, what's up? When I first heard NS was rerouting 264, 265, I thought they were going to go via the Rochester sub. Average Fairport Foamer moment. Go down to the CSX Hanover. Maybe someday when I've shot everything. I mean, I think it's a cool line. Like, It's a cool secondary line. I love secondary lines, but like there are still dozens upon dozens of secondary lines in New England and New York that I haven't shot yet. So gotta knock out the stuff closer to home first. Did you hear when NS shut down? Do you mean the PTC outage the other day? I think that only lasted like an hour, not even. That was the second or third outage they've had. If you're just tuning in, I see 26 people watching. Smash the like button so more people can find the stream. And I'm probably going to take this down after I'm done because I am so tired. I don't even know what I'm saying. Skeeter in my face. And this whole computer system went down for most of the day. I didn't realize that. Take me off when NS shut down. Yeah. All trains stopped for a while. Yeah, well. NS skill issue, I guess. CP trains keep running 5 days a week when they're supposed to be daily. We're doing better though. It used to be 4 days. Now it's daily service 5 days a week, so it's better. Harrison summoning 11,928 unnamed rural Quebec New Labrador foamers to subscribe to his channel. What? Why are they unnamed? Are they bots? How am I feeling? Well, I don't sound great, but I'm actually feeling a lot better. It's like when I was sick, I sounded normal. And now that I'm feeling better, I sound sick. It's weird. I'm gonna go Skull, Norfolk Southern. What does that even mean, CJ? Technically, PTC issues happen, and besides, it's the railroad. Everything isn't gonna run on time. Yeah, but like NS skill issue, you know. I just like picking on NS. Am I gone? Is it glitching out? It says I have plenty of service. The next video in the works is New York trip part 1. Good. Can't wait to see that. If I annoy you with my questions or comments, I am sorry. I'm just friendly. No worries. Any comments? I might skip over some, just because I'm tired and if they're coming fast. But don't hold back. They are random foamers from Quebec and New Labrador. Okay. On my last day in Altoona, NS had a planned PTC outage and there were no trains for about 2 hours, but during that outage I had to leave to head back to New York, so the trip ended with no trains. Well, you saw something during the trip, I assume, so. Was it planned though? Or was it planned, you know? Oh, I sound so bad. Pan Am videos. Hopefully I sound better by Friday and I can record the Pan Am video. Maybe NS computer systems were on the Empire Quarter screen. I don't think that even makes sense. I saw NS 4002, 1072, 1074, 1801, OCS, and safety train. Yeah, that's like for a foamer, you know, like typical foam. I mean, like this year I've seen like a record low number of special units, I think. But I've seen a record high number of cool things, because like I have different interests now. Like, it's interesting how that is. Canada and USA are still the best countries for railfanning. Well, if you like freight and you like tonnage, then yeah. If you like frequent trains and you like passenger trains, then no. But there are a lot of good places, like in other parts of the world, you know, there's not as many good, you know, physical places to railfan. Kirk, what have you missed? Just me rambling and being incredibly tired at the Wells station. The Wells platform here. And the high level and the station. We're waiting for M426. Possibly the only CSX/Pan Am freight I'll see on this trip, because last year we got incredibly lucky. This year we're not going to, realistically. So yeah, if you like frequent trains, go to the... Oh, I thought you said Northeast Corridor. Well, if you like frequent freights, go to Chicago or the Transcon or whatever. The Transcon is insane. Got stalked by Amtrak 100. I've never seen 100. My dad has seen 100 and I haven't. He's not even really a rail fan. So if that says anything about me not seeing 100, like, if you can look up 100 on my channel and you'll find a video, but my dad filmed it. So how's the Pine Tree State? It's great so far. Was a nice day. We took a leisurely trip here, caught Amtrak Vermonter twice. Went to the beach. My head was still hurting, so I didn't go in the ocean. I just kind of laid there and relaxed. And then we went to dinner. Caught the Amtrak 7 o'clock meet here in Wells. Went down by the ocean, and now the family's back at the hotel, and I'm back at the tracks. Never been to Maine. Well, I think if you like traveling, travel here. It's great. I have 3 out of 5 of the Amtrak 50th fleet documented, 2 of 5 of the 40th. I haven't seen a lot of Amtrak special units. I've seen 145 several times. I've seen 108. I've seen 46 if you even count it. Have I even seen any other special Amtrak ones? I don't know. Yeah, 100 has been on the Maple Leaf so much. It's crazy. Do you catch the 7 o'clock Amtrak meet every time? Not every time, but at least once per year. CSX has really cool freight trains. Yeah. I kind of take them for granted because I see them a lot. I haven't seen them a lot this year, but, normally I see them several times a year. So this one's only cool because Pan Am and it's in Maine, so. I almost saw the Phase 2 unit on the late short, but I decided not to go because it was too far, and it was like Thanksgiving, so. 109, that's just a regular P42, I think. What was that? Strange noise. Only caught 2 freights in the river line yesterday. That's unfortunate. I've had mornings where I only catch 1, so. And I've had days I've caught 8, so it's goes both ways. 109 is the last steel nose P42. Interesting. Sounded like a truck. Well, you're hearing the highway in the background. The highway is 200 feet from me, so.
I'm gonna give it 10 minutes, I guess.
10 minutes?
Yeah, I think they're taking their sweet time.
All right. Cody says 10 minutes till they're here, so I'm gonna try to figure out where I'm gonna put you guys when it comes.
Because they were in Newmarket 40 minutes ago.
Yeah. So that's east of Rockingham. Yeah, so yeah, they should be here soon. Let's see where I'm gonna put you guys. I'll set you up. I don't want the power button to get hit is the thing. Can I set you guys like that? That'll work, I think. Hopefully it doesn't shake itself to like flip the... I'm losing my words. Hopefully it doesn't knock the phone over is what I'm trying to say. Not a fan of the CSX Heritage units, as I do think they're trash in my opinion. I don't think they're trash. I'm just kind of disappointed. Original steel nose replaced with the bolted on nose. Interesting. I only saw CSX 1976, Conrail 1973. And there's more information. Is it okay if you screen record? I mean, you can screen record it if you want to like watch it back. Just don't like post it, because like it's my, it's my video, it's my property. Let's see how the battery is. 93. Okay, we're good to be unplugged. When did you first learn about the Ontario Northland? Like heard of it or like learned about it? I mean, I heard about it. Actually, I first saw it when I was really young, like 12 years ago, at least. With, what's it called? I think Lots and Lots of Trains, I think that VHS was called. Yes, VHS. And they showed some Via Rail, and I'm pretty sure they showed some Ontario Northland on that. And then I've seen, like, other, pictures and videos, and then I, now I've learned about a lot of railroads that, like, I've never visited and have no plans to visit. I do want to visit it. It's just like, Harrison is old enough to know VHS. Sadly, I'm up there too with the VHS stuff. Yeah, I watched VHSs like all through my childhood, even after they were like phased out. Obviously, I had DVDs too, but as freight trains and buses and passenger rail, PBX and Northlanders returning. Yeah, if Ontario Northland runs all the way from Toronto, that'd actually be like, I would actually take it, because I could just go to, Montreal or Cornwall and hop on a Via Rail and go to Toronto that way, and then get on the Northlander. Have you ever seen BB? Oh, Big Boy, I assume you mean. Nope. I've never been west. I will at some point. Right now, while I'm like saving money and am like not like ready to do that, I'm just like covering like every railroad in the Northeast, one by one, and like visiting places I wanted to that are close to me, and eventually I'll work my way west. But which states are you interested in visiting next? Like new states, I want to go back to West Virginia, Harper's Ferry specifically. Oh Jesus, SMT live. I didn't. Okay, that's funny. Which Harrison will you watch? He was live yesterday too. But what was I saying? Oh, what state do I want to visit next? Ohio has great railroad action, and I know some people out there, so it's not very scenic. Like right now, I'm into like the railroads and like the actual profile of the railroad rather than like the trains. I picked this stream over sleep. I'm about to pick sleep over this stream, and I'm the one doing the stream. You should Railfan the LAL. I'm more likely to do the Ontario Midland because it's closer. But yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna my camera. Yeah, well, only the 3 engines are online, I guarantee. Maybe not even the 3. Oh, geez, my camera. Lights?
No, I said the lights
Oh,
are.
I'm all jumpy. Hopefully this is. Yeah, that's fine. Ohio's awesome I recommend it for busy action. Yeah. When my home over Ore, yeah, that's the other thing. Minnesota and like the Upper Peninsula, I want to get out there. That's really cool. What do I want to do? I want to do. I got my camera set up here. Oh, it's pretty dark. How do I? Let's see. Yeah, I'll have to work. yeah, so like Minnesota is really cool. Out west is like obviously really cool. But like states closer to me, I haven't been to Rhode Island and I have no desire to. I've been to New Jersey, but I haven't like been to New Jersey and I have no desire to. Except SMS and Morristown and Erie are both really cool. I've been to Pennsylvania, been to Virginia. I haven't really railfanned in Virginia, but is there anything really cool there? Like obviously like Ashland is cool, but like it's class 1. Like I'm looking for like, you know, shortline regional, like cool hauls and stuff. If in the NEC, I will at some point. Just like I'll end up there at some point, but like passenger trains, you know. California is also really awesome for train action. Yeah, I want to get to like, you know, the desert and the passes, like the mountain passes of Southern California, and like the passes of Northern California. The Northern California ones aren't as busy now, but like they're still pretty busy, especially compared to like what I'm used to. Tehachapi, yeah. After playing that on the train simulator, I really want to get out there. But it'd be a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of commitment. And honestly, I would almost rather document things that aren't as magnificent, but are things that no one else has really documented, than things that are spectacular but 100 people made a video on. Like, I want to cover things that I am actually like sharing with the world. Like the Granite Line, obviously people have filmed it, but like I want to be, you know, make the most comprehensive video on the Granite Line, the most, you know, comprehensive video on the New York and Ogdensburg, which I want to do in September. That scared me. And that kind of thing. The Oregon short line, yeah. Donner would be a great one to shoot with the group. Yeah, there's a lot of cool passes out there, and you need like a few weeks to do them all. Man, I'm hungry. Any update on DO2? Bishop, hello. Welcome to the stream.
No new updates on DO2. 20 minutes ago, somebody said, looks like they're getting ready to
Leave Rockingham?
Yeah.
Then I ain't staying for that. Well... What? I don't know if it's worth staying for that. I mean, if they're right behind them, then the signal will go from stop to approach, I think. So, New York and Ogdensburg is trains Vermont in New York. Very true. I think I'm going to go out on September probably 23rd. Get out there at like 7 in the morning and follow them around for the day. Both of those engines are pretty cool in my opinion. 205 and 801. And then after they're done, I'll go up and set up for the Messina show. And speaking of setting up, we got to get set up for the train. What we got coming? M426. Did I say that right? I'm so tired. M426, yeah. M426-03, I believe. Or 02. With 3 CSX, 3 Pan Am, and a huge train. Would you ever move from the state of New York? Absolutely. I'm not loyal to New York. I love where I live, but like, I'm not like a proud New Yorker. So yeah, wherever life takes me. So I'm gonna want my phone like here, I think. Be awesome if you lived in Canada. Well, I don't know about moving to another country, but definitely to another state. Do the New York, Susquehanna, and Western. Yeah, that's the other one. Earlier this year, I was wanting to do both the Hoosier and the Susquehanna, like in the same trip. And then that never happened, so obviously I never did either, but I'll get to it eventually. They're not going anywhere, so. Likewise, I'm dying to move. I'm not like dying to move, I'm just dying to like get out and see the world, like more. It would kind of be hilarious. I'd be disappointed in CSX. I'm weird, I guess. Well, aren't we all? If we're sitting here watching trains, you know? Did you know that CSX I003 and Q003 used to be Q169? Yeah. Yeah, the whole like 003 and 007, that kind of thing, that's all kind of changed like over the last decade. Also, the camera angle the crank up a little bit. Yeah, like let me put my phone in here to see. This is my dad's phone because unlimited data equals streaming. I don't have any data on my phone. I used it all up.
Yeah, guys, start calling the CSX phone number and tell them to get their train down here.
Yeah. You have reached the CSX customer service. I want train come now. I think I just turned the phone off. Okay, that looks pretty good for what we have to work with. I don't want that light there, but okay. I think we're gonna move like that. Where I said I want to go to New York, I said, well, it's worth a visit. I mean, the Adirondacks are beautiful. The Hudson Valley's beautiful. Like, it's a beautiful state. I mean, the city, I mean, it's one of the cities of all time. I'll say that. I'm not a city person. I like visiting, but like, sounds like they're coming. Definitely sounds like GE's working hard. You know, sound travels. What CSX is coming again? I can give a quick update. M426, I believe 03, maybe 02. Actually, what day is it? Hang on.
So it's been hours since they passed 3 miles.
Yeah.
Maybe they're teachers.
Eastbound, not north. Not a city person, even though I grew up in the city. Yeah, it's the 4th. So it's gonna I think it's probably gonna be the Seconds train. 02. My birthday train, actually.
Oh, I'm seeing something. I think that's our train.
Yep.
Here we go.
That's definitely our train.
Showtime.
Let me see. You know what? I can just do.
You're waiting, what, like an hour?
Yeah. Just about an hour. I've waited longer for Pan Am, that's for sure. That's not great, is it? All right, you guys good with that? I think that's a reasonable view. I say you guys. Are you guys good with that? Like they have any choice? Like they're not just slaves. do be foaming now. Oh, this slipped. Then maybe this can't be here.
I start spraying my head off when they pass by.
Okay. Let's see. They aren't past the signals yet. So once they pass those signals down there, these signals down here will turn on. And if you're just tuning in, smash the like button because it's train time on Pan Am District 1, formerly District 2, which is actually CSX. M42602 arrived Rigney, Maine. Well, I guess this is 42603 then. The foamer's going to go crazy because of this train. Yeah, I guess. I think they already have gone crazy down in Massachusetts. That's where all the foamers are. Still ain't past the control point.
There might be some in Wells, Maine.
What?
I think there might be some in Wells, Maine.
Yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple in Wells, but hopefully they aren't seeing this right now. My favorite Harrison quote was when he says it's train time and trains all over the place. M42603 Rollinsford, New Hampshire, 2145. Well, that's it's good to know that you can actually get updates on those. I'm going to be bugging you tomorrow about that, Bishop.
Oh, what, through
Like, you can track trains through ship now on the...
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Not that I paid attention for the past year and a month. Boy, they're,
Still no signal.
yeah. They are not even past the control point yet.
It might be, like, further down. Maybe they're, like, still, like, a mile.
Now their ditch lights are flashing. There we go. There's the horn.
They're a little-
Once the signals turn on, I'm putting you guys down. No, I'm not doing the standing because I'm going to take photos and hold my tripod. I'm just showing you guys now while I can. Once the signals come on, I'm putting you guys on the ground. I could be really devious and put you in the middle of the tracks, but maybe not live stream that to YouTube, you know? Telemetry. Still no lights. They're,
Just hang a second here.
all right. I'm gonna... They're, still no lights. But they're, like, past the signal. Are they not? All right. Oh, there's a light, and they have a green. All right, I'm gonna put you guys...
Yeah, just quickly.
Put you guys here. That's a pretty good vantage point. Enjoy. New UP car. Also, guys, I might have made a terrible mistake. I think I might have recorded the first part of the video on my other phone in slow motion, which is not, I can fix it by making it in normal speed in the editor, but that's really annoying. Also, I'm not counting the cars, so you guys have to. Very good power, in my opinion. Rigby is really going to be working on this one for the next 5 to 7 business days, I guess. Tis what a defect detector is for. Well, you want to know something? Jake, Pan Am. Oh, that's the end. You know, that wasn't as long as I expected it to be. But good sized train with great power. So yeah, like I was saying, defect detectors in Pan Am, there's like 2 on the entire freight main east of Ayer. So yeah. So try to find out quickly if DO2. Anything on DO2 or? Because if they're like following them, then I'll wait. But if they're not following like fairly close, then I'm heading out. Yeah.
I don't know. I think. Hello, Connor. What's his last name? Cab.
Yeah.
Cahalan, something like that.
He-
And ask a million times.
Yeah. When is it coming to North Chelmsford?
Oh, literally right when is it coming?
Yeah. Anyway, let's see if the signal dropped, or see if it shut off, I mean. Signal red. All right, guys. If we don't get info, and then if they clear the Wells East, and this shuts off and doesn't turn to yellow, then DO2 is not behind them. Thoughts on the new YN4 livery for CSX? My thoughts are, is it real or is it a troll? Because I'm hearing both right now. That YN4 thing seems to be fake, yeah. That's what I'm leaning towards. It's kind of sus. All right, is it going to shut off or is it going to turn to approach? Ain't it a bit late at night to be train spotting, my friend? Yeah, it's just a spotlight, but it's probably the only chance I'll get to see a freight train on the Pan Am, so we're taking that chance. And it's not too late. Probably end the stream here either way in a minute, but once these signals drop. Yeah, according to someone in the server, it was made by Logan Peanut. Yeah. Oh, and they're gone. Yeah, if it was made by Logan, hats off to him. He trolled a lot of people.
Wait. This might be a dumb idea, but
What?
could DO1 be traced? I doubt it.
LO63
Or 4.
or 4.
It's one of those.
Hey Bishop, are you still watching? Cause we're looking for info on LO63 or LO64, both of the 04 variety. Yeah, probably LO64, 04. That's the train we're looking for.
Well, there were like 3 people at Rockingham, and none of them said they left. But
Yeah, I mean, it's Pan Am. They can go on duty and not leave for 4 hours, so. EDSP moment. And then when they finally left, they pulled down the loop. You know, they pulled quarter mile and then sat there for another hour and a half waiting for Amtrak. Anyway, guess I'll end the stream here. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more New England Rail Series videos. A few Canadian Rail Series videos, but more New England at this point. Shout out to Cody from New Englander, the Epic Mullet Man.
yes, sir.
We're doing some epic foaming here. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. NCT out.